Good evening. I welcome the press media here. It's a great honor and a distinct privilege to welcome the press and media here for our 42nd annual fundraising gala celebration. And as a gala chairman, I'm going to request our chairman of the governing body, Dr. Goyal, to say a few things.
Hi, good evening. I welcome you all to the 42nd annual gala for NARGIS Dutt Memorial Foundation. And I would pass on the message to our founder, Mr. Bindra.
Hello, everybody. My name is Inder Bindra, and I'm the founder. We are having a press conference. We wanted to let know public and the community that what kind of work we are doing. We are here to promote cancer in India. We are here to buy equipment and send it to India, and that's our main object. And I will tell everybody to donate, and I'll pass on to know who want to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sheikh Mahadra, co-chair of NDMF. First of all, I'd like to thank the press corps who brings this beautiful event to the public. And I would like to say we have a great event tonight. Please come and enjoy. We have the outstanding honorees and great fashion show as well as a dance event. Thank you very much.
Today's fundraising gala is to not only to raise funds so we can help for the people that they need our help in India, because it's as Dr. Saab said that they started 42 years ago, and we have done wonderful projects to help out cancer patients, and we are continue to do that. But today's event is to bring the awareness of the cancer, that is a very deadly disease, but we want to help those who cannot help themselves, because that was the actually starting objective of this foundation by Sunil Dutt, that he started for his wife.
When I was diagnosed with cancer and the doctor only gave me 2 weeks to live, but with the grace of God, I'm here. But the thing is, I lived in this country and that's how I was taken care of, and I'm still here. But in India, there's so many patients who are suffering with cancer, and no one is there to take care of them. And they don't have money, they don't have funds. So that's how this organization started. And this is what our heart is. With this disease, we want to help those people who are suffering. There are people on the street, the family leaves them on the street and all this. And Priya Dutt, she's really working very hard there in India to pick up the patients and get them taken care of with the medicines. But one thing, the best thing about our foundation is we don't send any money. We only send the equipments to take care of the patients, and we don't have any overheads expense. So this is the way we run. We're all volunteers here working towards the foundation to take care of the patient.
I would personally like to introduce somebody who's really close to my heart. Dr. Vasil not only is eminent and courageous, but he's such a great human being. I remember how we were devastated when my father long ago was diagnosed with lymphoma. And of course, doctors were advising, but I was looking for somebody of my own who could guide and invite us home and gave us the courage and the guidance we needed. And you know, he's a author of several books and does free seminars, does so much for the community, because unlike most in the medical field, he's not looking for commercial gains. He's more to serve the humanity. So with that words, I would like to ask Dr. Vasu to say a few words.
As we have talked about, cancer is a very common disease. And coming back to Dr. Gupta's questions, I'll start with the third one first. A lot of progress has taken place in the last 50 to 60 years. Patients have participated all the way. They have put their lives on the line by going on to clinical trials. And the scientists and the investigators in this country have done a lot of thinking, and there are so many newer medications which we have in this country. Unfortunately, they are not, many of them are not available in India. And that is a sad part, because even within this country, there's a lot of disparity.
Basically, as I've heard here, that we collecting money for the cancer patients, we collect money for ourselves because we are all one. No matter where we live, we are all earthlings. Just 100,000 years ago, how many people think on the planet? Only 1,000 people. We are the uncles, aunts, cousins, brothers, sisters, mama, chacha, सब वही हैं. तो हम अपने लिए इकट्ठा करते हैं पैसा. We collect for ourselves. Not simply, it is euphemism to say so that we are collecting for others. They are not others. My father was an English professor, and he used to say one thing: you broaden your vision, and we are all very near. And you become myopic vision, your vision become myopic, and then everybody is too far. So don't suffer from myopia. We are all one. We collect money for ourselves so that our friends, our relatives, long lost friends. We all came from Africa. We are Africans.
I'm the survivor of the cancer since 1998. When I found with the PSA, and they found this, I had a prostate cancer. Everybody, my family was completely ups and down. But during that time, we courage to do that, take the treatment. And on that time, we have one specialist, is a Dr. Jamun Kada. She is a part of the family, and she gave us advice that you have to get it done as soon as possible, because this is a curable, and hopefully it shouldn't be affected in the future.
It is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you all to our 42nd annual fundraising gala dinner. With the vision and efforts of our founder, Mr. Inder Bindra, and our founding patron, late Shri Sunil Dutt ji, the NARGIS DUTT Memorial Foundation was established in the year 1982 in loving memory of late Mrs. NARGIS Dutt ji, to promulgate her dream to make medical care available to those who could not afford it. The foundation has been raising funds for the last 42 years to provide support in the form of medical equipment and research fellowship to needy institutions in India. No payment is made for direct patient care. Money is collected, is spent in its entirety and exclusively for cancer care.
Before I start, my name is Inder Bindra, and I'm the founder. I started this foundation with Sunil Dutt. And I tell you one thing, I never knew that we are going to go for 43 years. A lot of foundations come, they go, but this one foundation, with whose work you people all supported us, you people gave us the money, you people support us, and you came for us. And that's how we are standing here today. So I thank you very much from bottom of my heart, and thanks for coming, and please have a good time. Thank you.
Namaskar, Adab. Good evening, respected dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sher Madra, co-chairman of the governing body of this foundation, and as a past president, it's my honor and privilege to welcome all of our guests to the 42nd annual gala. You are all ambassadors of NDMF. Most of you have been attending this event for many years, taking time out of your lives, which is evidence of your commitment and passion for our mission, and I thank you. As many of you are aware, Planning, monitoring, evaluation, and early detections are key factors in fighting the disease.
NDMF, which you heard, and we have a very distinguished guest in the audience. Our Assemblywoman, Jennifer Rajkumar, is here. Let's give her a big round of applause, please. Let's welcome her. Thank you, Jennifer. NDMF, NARGIS DUTT Medical Foundation, or our Cancer Foundation, as you have been told before already, was established in 1982 as per the desire and wishes of NARGIS DUTT, our famous and beloved movie star, Mother India fame, for expressing a desire of improved cancer care made available to the poorest of poor in India.
There are millions and billions out there who are not as fortunate, and I feel it's the duty of the fortunate people to help the less fortunate. And that's the whole reason we are all here for. And that's the reason that we have so many dignitaries from Hollywood, Bollywood star Neetu Chandra to Tom Swazi and Jennifer Rajkumar and many others to help us because they all believe in this cause. Welcome our guest of honor, United States Congressman Tom Swazi.
Namaskaram. Good evening, everybody. I'm so happy to be here with all of you. And I wasn't planning on coming, but Shud called me up and Brenda called me up and they said I had to be here because I have so many, I'm looking in this room, I have so many friends here. I'm not going to point out who all my friends are, but because I do, I'll get in trouble for not introducing everybody. But I'm here because, just think about it, 42 years ago. Think about the Indian American community here on Long Island at that time, just starting to grow. Think about people contributing money to try and help people suffering some of the most awful times in their lives back in their home native land. And so NARGIS Dutt had this vision and Sunil carried it through, and it was the daughter, is Priya, is now keeping this going. And it's really just a wonderful accomplishment. So I say, congratulations, Mubarak. This is just such a wonderful, ongoing effort by an entire community to make people's lives just a little bit better. And so I congratulate not just the foundation, but I congratulate all of you for helping other people in this way.
I'm Smitha Sihag. I'm a thoracic surgeon at Memorial Sloan Kettering. Dr. Baines was one of my eminent mentors. I wanted to talk briefly to just bring your attention to an entity called EGFR mutant lung cancer. What exactly is EGFR mutant lung cancer? To make it very simple, it's a malfunction of the epidermal growth factor receptor protein, which basically allows these cells to receive the signal to grow without limits, resulting in formation of a tumor.
I tell you, not only we are proud that she is Indian American, but more proud that she was the main person instrumental in getting a Diwali as holiday in New York City. So you should be happy that Diwali is an official holiday in New York City. And the credit goes to none other than Jennifer Rajkumar. It's my honor and privilege to present you a politician, a humanitarian, and a good friend of course, our community, beautiful Jennifer Rajkumar.
I'm so happy to be here at the NARGIS Dutt Memorial Foundation. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am State Assemblywoman Jennifer Rajkumar, and we made history when I became the first Indian American woman ever elected to a New York State office. And my story is the story of every family in this room. My parents came to this country from India with $300 and one suitcase. And I was so lucky to be born in the greatest country on earth. My mom was so proud of coming from India, the world's largest democracy, that she would always say, this is a democratic household. So whenever we had a fight in the house, we would solve it through the family court system. We'd all gather in the kitchen, and one person would be a lawyer for one side, one person would be a lawyer for the other side, one person would be a judge, and we would argue it out. And that's how I grew up. And that's what I considered normal.
Hello, I'm Ashi Chabra, and I've been with NDMF for 40 years. I've grown old into it. And today, what I'm going to do is a great job. I'm going to introduce you the finest human being as far as I'm concerned. And I'm very happy, proud, and privileged.
I'm truly honored to here today to receive this recognition from the NARGIS DUTT Foundation. Cancer is that disease that has touched in several people's life one way or other. I have had the privilege of contributing to the important mission of the foundation, supporting patients' cares, and the ongoing fight to find a cure. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the NARGIS DUTT Cancer Foundation for their incredible honor. Your work has made significant important impact on countless lives, and I'm proud to be associated with such a dedicated organization from last 30 years plus.
Friends, and somebody at work, I'm deeply moved by the work the foundation does to provide support and hope to those affected. I'm honored to contribute to this ongoing effort to help and improve lives of the patients. Families facing such a challenging journey. I want to extend my hearty congratulations to Dr. Goel and all the board members for this incredible work you do to make this possible.
I know there's less time, but you've already seen me. Thank you, Shudji. When he invited me, I consented because I lost my dad to cancer. I lost my cousins, a couple of friends. I've been a brand ambassador for Cancer Patients AIDS Association for more than 10 years. I worked with Priya Dutt ma'am on the same cause in India, and I know how important this cause is for her. And today it's my honor, privilege, and I feel blessed to be standing at this foundation with this platform, which is NARGIS DUTT Foundation. I thank all of you guys, each and every member, board member, that you are doing such an amazing work. This is what India needs. I live there and I know the pain. I'll not take much of your time, but thank you again for everything you've been doing and this whole foundation. आप लोग सबका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया है. जैसे मैं हमेशा कहती हूँ, हर एक निवाले के लिए शुक्रिया है ऊपर वाले का. आज मैं यहाँ खड़ी हूँ आपके समक्ष, ये भी बहुत बड़ा आशीर्वाद है आप सबका. शुक्रिया.
It's my honor to introduce my wonderful friend, a family, a wonderful doctor, Dr. Shefali Karkare, who is Chief of Pediatric Neurology and Epilepsy at Northwell at Cohen's Hospital. She has done a wonderful work. She trained at Children's Hospital in Michigan, followed by New York Cornell, a Presbyterian.
Thank you for that generous introduction. I don't feel I deserve it. I just wanted to say thanks in Sanskrit with a shloka that absolutely is in alignment with NARGIS DUTT Foundation. Sarve sukhinah santu, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkham apnuyat. May everyone be happy. May everyone be healthy. May everyone see noble things in life. May no soul feel any grief. Before I became pediatric neurologist, I was just a little girl growing up in Mumbai. And I was absolutely mesmerized by the on-screen beauty and talent of late NARGIS Dutt ji. Never in a million years I would have thought that I would be felicitated at an evening in her name. As a neurologist, day in and day out, I take care of children with devastating neurologic conditions, sometimes without any cure. I can only imagine for cancer patients, it's 10 times worse. They don't know what's coming. And if they have the guilt of not having resources to take care of their family members, they don't have the medical wherewithal, the access to care, then it is even worse. So NARGIS Dutt Memorial Foundation has been doing this amazing work for decades. I want to thank few people, somebody who's like an older brother to me, Mr. Andy Mansukhani.
Honor to receive this award. This is the second award in our Nandi family. My wife, Dr. Reena Nandi, received this award in 2004. And so this is the second time we'll be having this award in our family, in our home. I want to first acknowledge Dr. Prem Goel, Dr. Jagdish Gupta, and the NARGIS Dutt board.
Here is my chairman of Department of Surgery, Dr. Dinkar Belerai, who has given so much to patients, humanity, community, and everybody around him.
I have recollection. This is actually started by one of the greatest personalities, Sunil Dutt himself, who was our inspiration, who inspired the entire generation of people during my time. I remember this famous movie, Mother India.
I would want to start off thanking the NARGIS Dutt NDMF for posthumously honoring my father Zinda tonight. As many of you know, my father passed away last year, and this organization was very dear to him. He had been a part of it for 15 years and most recently served on the board, where he drove fundraising efforts for cancer treatments, improving medical care in India, and bringing awareness to other NDMF causes. I hope his legacy continues and that the NARGIS Dutt Memorial Foundation continues to flourish and improves the lives of the underprivileged.
You guys, to all the mothers, for all the mothers, and for Bharat Ma, जिनके लिए आप ये आज इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे खड़े हैं और हम सब साथ हैं. So my co-actor Usman Watali, who is the lead in Umrao Jaan Ada with me, going to present a very quick surprise for all of you. Thank you.
मैं कभी बतलाता नहीं, पर अंधेरे से डरता हूँ मैं माँ. यूं तो मैं दिखलाता नहीं, तेरी परवाह करता हूँ मैं माँ. तुझे सब है पता है न माँ, तुझे सब है पता मेरी माँ. भीड़ में यूं न छोड़ो मुझे, घर लौट के भी आना पाऊँ माँ.